The Russian language beautifully encapsulates the vivid imaginations and interests of people from all over the world. Needless to say, there are a multitude of benefits from learning such a complex yet mesmerizing language. By learning the nuances of the Russian language, you are better able to travel through Russia and the vast entirety of the former Soviet countries without feeling overwhelmed by the expansive culture. You can also digest highly intellectual Russian literature in the splendor of its original language, or even meet a beautiful Russian woman and converse with her in her native tongue with ease. Russian has a versatile sentence structure that allows for a multitude of linguistic possibilities. For example, Russian literature from Dostoevsky to Tolstoy is well known and respected by many around the world for being incredibly unique, meaningful, and having changed the realm of literature across the world. As such, many people have a desire to learn this language. However, when learning to speak Russian, we may fail to realize that sounding exceptionally proper can lead to sounding unnatural. Therefore, I created this in-depth book that will allow you to sound more like a native speaker through the use of slang and colloquial phrases. Slang is extremely important for any language. For example, think of how much slang is used in English. Phrases such as "what's up," "man," "cool," "later," "see ya," and many more give English a certain fluidity and naturalness. The same goes for any other language, Russian included. In this book we will explain the meaning of the most common Russian slang phrases, their phonetic pronunciations, their literal English translation, and a detailed explanation of when, how, and why they are used. We hope that by the end of this book you are better accustomed to speaking like a Russian native, and that it inspires you to continue on your journey for linguistic aptitude. It is important to note that this book does contain swear words, as I believe this is important when trying to fully understand the Russian language. However, you are more than welcome to skip over any parts that make you feel uncomfortable. And with that, let's jump right into it. Chapter 1. Greetings. Greetings are fundamental for starting any conversation. Therefore, as my way of saying hello to you, let us start this book with a couple of greetings. Как твое ничего? Как твое ничего? Translated word for word, this phrase roughly translates to "how's your nothing?" Many young Russians will use this phrase instead of the more formal greeting, "how are you?" Пойдет. Пойдет. This is the common answer for "как твое ничего?" Translated into English, it means "it will go." When used in correlation with the less formal greeting, "how are you?" this slang word means "it's all good" or "it's okay." Sometimes the answer for "how are you doing?" might not be the simple "okay." In this situation, if the respondent is upset and decides to use a swear word to emphasize his thoughts, he can say one of the following. Хуёво. Хуёво. This is an adverb formed from the noun хуй. Хуй. It literally means dick. Therefore, хуёво is a sentiment the speaker may feel and is most aptly described as dick or prick. This expression means to convey feeling terrible and is expressed in a negative way. It is most similar to the English equivalent of saying, "I feel like shit." Охуенно. Охуенно. This is another adverb formed from the noun хуй. It possesses the opposite meaning to хуёво. This expression is used when the respondent is feeling great and everything is okay.